Hey, always go to bed at 10:10 p.m. That's an order. So, have you ever looked at the clock when it's 11:11? Do you believe in the meaning behind the numbers? Or maybe you don't pay attention to the clock at all? Well, apparently you should, because according to a recent study, there is a perfect time to go to sleep. And it's not during Brightside videos either. The 1010 in the image isn't just a good luck number you're supposed to make a wish on. According to a study by the brand Forza Supplements, the perfect time to go to bed is at 10:10 p.m. They surveyed 1,000 people and found that those with the best sleep patterns go to bed at around 10:10 at night. Yeah, it's a pretty specific recommendation. And maybe you're asking, why not 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m.? But there's actually science and math behind this number. First off, it takes an average of 15 to 20 minutes to fall into a deep sleep, and going to bed by 10:10 p.m. will guarantee that you get a full 90 minutes of REM sleep before midnight. Secondly, depending on what time you need to wake up in the morning, this will provide enough time for you to get the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Did you know that the right sleep patterns can have an effect on almost every other aspect of your waking life? It's true! This same research found that 82% of people with consistent bedtimes were better at maintaining diets and exercise routines. 74% also gave credit to their sleep arrangement for the fact that they're able to maintain a healthy weight. Now, let's think about this for a second. Why does good sleep matter? Well, we'll use a metaphor to explain this. Proper sleep is like building a good foundation for a house. Everything else that is built on top of that foundation is set up for success by the foundation itself. If the foundation has cracks, the walls will have cracks. If the walls aren't strong, the roof could fall in. What about the plumbing? A successful or unsuccessful day actually starts the night before. If your sleep is suffering, then the remainder of your day will be built on top of that. Your mind won't be clear, and you're likely to make poor food choices that will affect your diet. You might skip your workout because you're too tired, and your work will also likely suffer. In the grand scheme of things, if the sleep issue gets out of control, it could have a huge effect on your overall health, both mentally and physically. Good sleep is just as important as a healthy diet and regular exercise. Let's talk about some ways that good sleep can help you. 1. Proper sleep can help you concentrate. There have been many studies done on how sleep affects our concentration. It has been proven time after time that sleep is important for our cognition, concentration, productivity, and performance. According to a sleep study carried out by the Division of Sleep Medicine at Harvard Medical School, being awake for 24 hours is equal to a blood alcohol level of 0.10, and the legal limit for alcohol in the United States is 0.08. Basically, just one day without sleep impairs your brain to the same point as if you were pretty heavily intoxicated with alcohol. On the contrary, good sleep has been shown to improve memory, problem-solving skills, concentration, and recognition. 2. Sleeping equals healing. Getting at least 8 hours of sleep, especially when you are under the weather, can improve the function of your immune system and even help a healthy person fight off common colds and viruses. According to Dr. David M. Rappaport, director of the sleep medicine program at NYU's Langone Medical Center, we should think of sleep as a tune-up we need each night to run smoothly the next day. 3. Proper sleep can make you a better athlete. According to an article on FatigueScience.com, there are 5 major areas where sleep has the greatest impact on athletic performance. They are improved reaction times, reduced injury rates and improved overall health, longer playing careers, better accuracy and faster sprint times, fewer mental errors. Boy, I could go for that one. These things all speak for themselves. Number 4. Good sleepers eat less. Want to know why you raid the refrigerator when you can't sleep? There is a hormone called ghrelin that's released during periods of sleep deficiency, and it's responsible for stimulating our appetite. At the same time, The release of leptin, the hormone responsible for suppressing our appetite, is cut off. Basically, our body sets us up to make healthy and smart food choices when we sleep well, and poor ones when we don't. What about bad sleep? How can it negatively affect us? Here are some reasons. 1. Poor sleep ups our risk for heart disease and strokes. The length and quality of our sleep can have a considerable effect on our health. According to an article in the European Heart Journal, co-authored by Dr. Michelle Miller and Professor Francesco Cappuccio from the University of Warwick, consistent loss of sleep over a long period of time can cause the body to produce chemicals that contribute and up the risk for serious diseases. These include heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and obesity. Professor Cappuccio notes that sleeping less than 6 hours a night and having consistent sleep disruptions gives you a 48% greater chance of developing or dying from heart disease, and a 15% greater chance of developing or dying from a stroke. Oh boy! Being a night owl or an early bird at the cost of your core 7 to 8 hours of sleep is a ticking time bomb for your health. 2. A lack of sleep can affect us emotionally. While being sad every once in a while is part of the human experience, some of the major mental health issues, like depression and anxiety, have been strongly tied to chronic poor sleep quality. According to a study published by the National Center for Biotechnology Information, 90% of patients with depression have issues with the quality of their sleep. And it's a complex two-way street, because while depression can cause sleep problems can also cause depression. That's a vicious circle, huh? Number 3. Lack of sleep can increase inflammation in the body. Not only can poor sleep increase inflammation in the body, but in instances where there is already an inflammatory disease in the body, there is a tendency towards sleep disturbance. According to an article by Dr. Mark R. Zielinski on ThriveGlobal.com, inflammation has been proven to be higher in people with poor sleep habits or those with sleep disorders. And people who have diseases that increase inflammation in the body, like cancer or diabetes, have noted that they have trouble sleeping. So it works both ways. No sleep increases inflammation, and inflammation increases our tendency toward no sleep. 4. Poor sleep can make us socially awkward. Social reactions and our ability to be emotional can also be affected by poor sleep. We essentially lose our ability to interact on a social level and process our emotions if we don't get enough sleep. 5. Poor sleep can make us fat. Remember the foundation we talked about at the beginning of this video? Well, if you are trying to lose weight, a healthy sleep pattern is just as crucial to this goal as diet and exercise. Are you guilty of not sleeping enough? Or maybe you are one of those people who is super precise about your bedtime. Either way, we all know how important sleep is for our bodies. Now that we've established this proper bedtime, will you be setting a goal of getting under the covers by 10:10 p.m.? Maybe you're a night owl who doesn't believe in the rule of 7 to 8 hours. Or maybe you like to go to bed really early. In either case, it could be an interesting change for you to try to adhere to the 10-10 rule. They say it takes 21 days to form a habit, so why not try it for 3 weeks and see what happens? And while you're at it, share this video with your friends or family who have sleep issues. You might be helping someone get out of a sleep rut. Tell us how you liked the video in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a like and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.